Let's begin at the beginning. Uncountable worlds are said to labor beneath the Imperium's yoke. The Coronis expanse, where the realm of Von Valancius dynasty is located, is but a sliver of humanity's dominion.
An excellent place for contemplation. One has the best view of the cathedral from here.
Really?
Mesmerizing, wouldn't you say? An impeccable manifestation of the God Emperor's sublimity.
You are in a dialogue here. You can learn more about current events, influence the character you are speaking to, or even alter the course of the game's narrative. Your character's personal story depends on the dialogue choices you make. Available dialogue options are displayed on the right. Select a reply by clicking LMB on it or pressing the corresponding digit on your keyboard.
It's truly an awe-inspiring sight.
That is the purpose of all temples to the God Emperor, to inspire awe and reverence. For it is the duty of his servants to persevere in their tireless service until they are presented with the chance to give their very life for the master of humanity. Allow me to introduce myself. Conrad Voigtveer, Master of Whispers, in the employ of Her Ladyship rogue trader Theodora von Valancius. At your service. I haven't had the pleasure of speaking with you in person before.
Voigtveer bows his head and focuses his attention upon me. Hyperlinks.
You can hover your cursor over highlighted words to learn more about them. The tooltips that appear can help you better understand the world of the game or its mechanics. Words are highlighted when they first appear in a text. Scroll up the dialog box to see the desired highlighted term again.
A rogue trader, a subject of the Imperium, with a unique hereditary title. A rogue trader is tasked with exploring and exploiting the still uncharted regions of the galaxy for the benefit of mankind. The name is Duke Gladius Aeus Veneria de Val of Calexis. You mean calling me your grace?
My deepest respects to you, your grace. A noble of the Imperium. It's been a long time since Providence last brought such eminent guests aboard this vessel.
Vandegear smiles faintly, but I'm sure it's not directed towards me.
I will be frank with you. You may forget your past titles, no matter who gave them to you.
Excuse me?
Or what their origins are. From the moment you and the other candidate were brought aboard this void ship, your fate changed. You now serve Lord Captain Theodora von Valencius, and carry the burden of an heir of this house. Henceforth, you share your dynastic name with her ladyship. Bear it with honor.
Tell me more about the one whose ship I found myself upon.
I would rather not discuss the Lord Captain behind her back. Especially not on board her ship. No one knows better than I that whispers are wont to attract particularly close attention. Suffice it to say that her ladyship is the bearer of the sacred warrant of trade and a woman of immense power and entitlement. However privileged your position may be, I ask that you do not incur her anger by being disrespectful or obtuse. Lady Theodora despises both qualities.
So you have a curious title, Master of Whispers. What are your responsibilities?
To put it plainly, I am the head of the network of spies and informers who serve the interests of House von Valencius.
Of course.
I uncover weak links both among Lady Theodora's retinue and in the ranks of her rivals. I eliminate our vulnerabilities and exploit those of others.
Right, so... You say I'm one of the rogue trader's heirs. So there's another candidate?
There is. And you will meet him soon enough.
Lord Captain. A strange title for Lady Theodora.
Such are the traditions of the Imperium. Lord Captain is the title that was established in the annals of the Lex Imperialis at the time when the first rogue traders entered the God Emperor's service. And therefore, it is sacrosanct.
See. Why have I been brought aboard this vessel? Why have I been brought here?
So that you may fulfill your blood duty. Whatever obligations you had before, they are henceforth null and void. By order of the Lord Captain, you have been requisitioned to serve the rogue trader, indeed blessed by the God Emperor.
Oh, I see. Really? We'll still have to see to that.
Your former position may have been different from conventional service as part of one of the institutions of the Imperium, but from now on, a different fate awaits you. One chosen for you by the Lord Captain. I advise you to come to terms with this reality as quickly as possible.
So I assume you have some goal in mind when you decide to seek me out? Let us address that, then.
But of course, I have come to invite you to a meeting with Lady Theodora. I imagine you have many questions for your patroness, and I'm sure she has just as many questions for you.
Right.
It is regrettable that you haven't yet had an opportunity to speak. It has been an arduous voyage thus far.
Right.
The Lord Captain and Master Edelthrad von Valencius are conversing on the observation platform. Let us join them there.
Okay. New quest. By right of blood. Paul Honrad. Alright. So.
Move your character by clicking LMB on a spot on the screen.
Mouse button.
A symbol will appear, and your character will move toward it. If the spot you chose is inaccessible, the symbol will appear in the closest accessible location.
Alright, got it. Alright, so... let's go ahead and move in and take a look at things. Now, here I am. One moment. Practicing proper diligence. Save early. Let's take a look. The spectacle, which is the Lord Captain Lady Theodora's void ship. Look at that. Ah. Wow. Valencius. Alright, so let's go ahead and move forward.
The world will bow.
Indeed, it shall and does. Okay, interactable objects.
Some objects in the game can be interacted with in a special way. They are marked with specific icons. Some icons allow you to study objects, others will transfer the character to neighboring locations or launch a small event. These icons become visible when your character is standing close enough to the interactive object. Click LMB on the icon to perform the associated action.
Left mouse button.
Some interactive objects, such as doors or chests, are not always marked with icons, but the cursor changes when you hover over them. Hover your cursor over the object. If the cursor changes, the object is interactable.
And hold tab to highlight objects your character can interact with. Like so. So I can interact with that.
A massive conference table, obviously crafted from real wood, a resource of incredible value aboard a void ship.
Ah, I see. Alright. Let's see what we have here.
Intriguing.
Indeed. So, show the data on the vid screen.
The sacred mechanism has been interfered with without due reverence. The duration of the data processing cycle has tripled.
Oops. Best not touch that. Okay, so
Greetings, my lord.
yeah, noble guest.
How long do we have to wait for an audience? How many days has it been already?
Who knows?
I tread a path unexplored.
Oh, look at this. Alright. Well, we best not keep her ladyship waiting. Shall we? Alright, let's go.
One of the Fon Valencia's trophy rooms. Perhaps you would like to take a look around after your audience with the Lord Captain. What's happening?
That's hot. Why the God Emperor? Why the God Emperor?
I
Gladius,
march for
shoot.
power.
Shoot, and don't let it get close.
Alright, so you've been ambushed. The battle begins. Start the battle. Alright.
To survive in the grim darkness of the far future, you will have to face enemies of all kinds and fight for your life. These hints and tutorials will familiarize you with the combat system of Warhammer 40,000, Rogue Trader. Click the button at the top of the screen to start the battle.
Okay. Now, go ahead, shoot, don't let it get close, okay? But ambush, battle begins. Now, I did notice one thing that I'm gonna have to straighten out. The voicing is starting automatically. So there's an option called cutscene trigger. Cutscene trigger. Silence. One second. Alright, we're back. Start the battle. Good lord! Looks like he's moving in for the kill. Malfunction. Okay, movement and combat. All battles in
the game are turn-based and take place on a grid. On their turn, a character can move, attack, and use their abilities. Select a cell within the highlighted area and double-click LMB on it to move the character there. Movement points, MP, determine how far a character can move on their turn. 1 MP corresponds to 1 cell on the battlefield. Moving diagonally is more costly. Every second diagonal cell uses 2 MP. At the beginning of each turn, movement points are restored to their maximum value. Note that once a character starts moving, this action can no longer be cancelled.
Okay. So, tilt the camera up a little bit so you can see. Now, alright, so here's something not quite sure. So, you serving 1 friendly creature within a 10-cell radius. Noble assigns 1 ally who will become their servant until the end of combat. One for combat. That's useful. Voice of command. Forces an ally that fully puts themselves, increases their characteristics by plus 14 per round. Okay. This is all the officer's abilities can be applied to the target of the voice command. Alright. Character becomes the target of the voice command. Alright, so here. We are going to use
The ruin beckons.
Right. This thing is really tough, man. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think he can reach me. Alright, double click. Crap. I can't reach him with my pistol either. To make attacks and use abilities in combat, character must spend action points, right?
To make attacks and use abilities in combat, a character must spend action points, or AP. Their total is displayed on the panel at the bottom of the screen. Every attack or ability has a certain AP cost associated with it. The number of squares next to the icons of attack actions and other abilities indicates their AP cost. At the start of each character's turn, their AP are restored to their maximum value. To attack, first click LMB on the single shot icon on the weapons panel at the bottom of the screen. Hover the cursor over an enemy. A tooltip will appear showing your chances of hitting that enemy and the possible damage you can deal on a successful hit. Click LMB on the enemy to fire. The amount of damage your characters deal depends on the parameters of the weapon they are using. The effectiveness of the shot depends on the distance between the character and their enemy. When you target an enemy with a single shot, you will see two areas denoting the weapon's effective and maximum firing ranges.
Let's see this again. Click that. Right.
Certain abilities in the game are considered attack actions and can only be used once per turn unless affected by specific talents or other abilities a character might have. If a character performs an attack action, they will not be able to attack again and will lose their remaining movement points until the start of their next turn.
Okay, so I've not committed an attack action. I think I can move one more space. I really don't want to move any closer. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. How many spaces can he move? I'm trying to see. I don't really know, but I think he can move 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I move there, there's a chance I could get hit. And I really don't want to do that. Alright, let's go there.
Descend upon the weak.
I mean, the effective range for this might, see, this is outside the effective range. This is the effective range. I think that means I have 80%.
Purpose guides me.
Gods help you! The God Emperor's ending turn. Ready to end your turn?
When you're ready to end your turn, press space or click the end turn button on the bottom right of the screen.
Right. Oh no! By the God Emperor! 3, 4. Ah! By the God Emperor! He's gone into a frenzy! Alright, so. Yeah, we don't want him getting anywhere near me. So he moved 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces. And I could have just moved 4 spaces because he wanted to be next to this guy. How I analyze him. Ah, here we go. Movement. He's got 12 movement points? Holy crap. Yeah. We don't want to get anywhere near this guy. I've got -3 movement points. Oh, no, no. I've got 5, I guess. Yeah. I don't want any part of this guy. Alright, let's go over here.
Through chaos, I stride.
Alright, what can I do? I'm not sure what his abilities are. It doesn't look like he has any weapons on him. Damage over time, you served me, right? Joint analysis. He's got a laser pistol, man. I need to start using that, man. Alright, so.
I will not stoop to this.
Oh. Maybe I couldn't do it. Okay.
I need no guidance.
Okay. Looks like it's shooting again. I will not stoop to this. Oh, I couldn't use this ability within 10 cell radius. Why didn't this work?
I reject the very idea.
Okay, I see. Oh, so he's rejecting it. Alright, and I can't move. Okay, well. That's me at the end of my turn. Oh no, that's not good. By the corpse god! Dude, please use your gun. Oh man, well. I have no idea why this guy's not using his laser pistol. Really could use that. Well, I'm not getting any closer. It's on him. Die by a corpse god.
Guides me.
He gonna put it through you. Use your gun. Character.
For the glory.
Yes.
The Imperium.
That's what I'm talking about.
I can scarcely believe it. On a
What
day like this,
suspiciously poor timing for such an accident. Servitors malfunction on the officer's deck at exactly the same moment when the rogue trader and her heirs are gathered here. I have blocked all passages between the upper and lower sectors of the residential decks. If this is a deliberate attack, it should stop the culprits from advancing their plan.
Let's see. Okay, my right of blood. Destroy. Spread out. No one's allowed to enter.
I'm afraid I must remain here. For Lady Theodora's safety, I have to oversee the execution of these orders personally. I hope you will have no difficulty reaching the observation platform on your own. It is just at the end of this corridor.
Okay, gives me a crit vial. You can open the map using M to orient yourself. So, there I am. Okay, so let's go ahead and check our journal. Now, by right of blood, rogue trader Theodora von Valancius desires to personally meet with the person recently me. Okay. Storm is brewing over the dynasty, so Lord Captain has something important she wishes to share with me. Okay, talk to Theodora. Okay. Right. She must not be kept waiting. Rumors. No contract. Alrighty.
The wires in the servitor's head are still smoldering. It would seem the cause of this malfunction was the short-circuiting of the motive force.
What does that mean?
The wires in the servitor's head are still smoldering. It would seem the cause of this malfunction was the short-circuiting of the motive force.
What's this?
Tarantula sentry gun, constructed with the blessing of the Adeptus Mechanicus using a standard template construct in the manufactorums of Kiava Gamma.
Alright. What else is there to see here? Interesting.
Embrace true power.
Indeed.
A violet alloy, which, upon closer examination, turns out to be a handcrafted object. Symbols carved with a primitive tool are visible on the surface.
Interesting.
A black shard resembling obsidian. If you look closely, you can discern a strange, barely perceptible glow inside the artifact.
That's odd.
A massive golden amalgam interspersed with sparkling particles.
Okay.
The stone on the pedestal is no doubt solid, but its surface shimmers and changes hue, as if someone has captured a piece of turbulent sea within the rock. A strange object that resembles sea coral. The porous surface is pitted, a sign that it has been underwater.
Let's seize the opportunity.
A gray-green crystal with white veins. A low hum can be heard coming from the artifact.
So there's the sea. Alright. Map. I am here. How trustworthy these guys are. They are a bit crazy.
The world will bow.
If I see you raise your head again, I'll hand you over to the tech priests for servitorization.
Servitorization means you get turned into one of these cyborgs.
As you approach, something in the servitor's body begins to hum as if in response to your presence. After a couple of seconds, the noise subsides.
That's strange. The Grand Void Ship Temple occupies the entire space below the officer's deck and is lit by countless candles.
The Grand Void Ship Temple occupies the entire space below the officer's deck and is lit by countless candles and lumens.
Very impressive. Let's keep moving. Now,